So I played Destruction All Stars. Max did because I knew you did a review on it, a video on it.
I didn't. I was going to, but I
I thought you did.
I did a video. I did a big video about the werewolf game, but nah.
The werewolf game. We talked about the werewolf game last week. So I was looking for PS5 games to pick up, and I was like, "What is this?" But all right, Destruction All Stars. You played it, Max. I played it. Anyone else play Destruction All Stars?
I played it.
Okay, good. Nate, you played it as well. Sean, you just didn't download it.
No.
I just want to remind everyone this is on PlayStation Plus.
All you have to do is turn your PlayStation 5 on.
The only reason people are even somewhat liking this game is because it's on PlayStation Plus. If you would have paid $70,
okay.
100,000 copies after it goes out on PlayStation Plus, and most of those are going to be at a discounted price. I watched a bunch of people stream the game, and I'm like, why would I play this over Rocket League, like even, which is a $20 game? Like for a $70 game, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, but it's on game, but it's on PlayStation Plus, and you still didn't download it
because I don't have any desire to waste time playing it. It doesn't look fun to me.
It's a fun. I played it 5 hours. I enjoyed my 5 hours. I'm probably never going to play it again. I probably, unless there's some massive update. I do actually encourage you to try it, Sean. The thing it does best is I think it has fun speed. I think the frame rate is really good. I actually dig the art and the music. It's just, man, there's no weapons.
There's nothing to it.
It's bumper cars.
It's not that. Rocket League is actually a good example. Instead of chasing the ball, you're just chasing other cars. And I played it for like an hour yesterday, and I don't think I had fun. It's just like, here I go, boost. Yay, crash into you. Boost. Oh, you got crashed. Oh, now I'm trying to steal the car. And I'm hitting square or circle. And it was like, this is it? Then you have the other mode. Was it like tornado mode?
There's one where you collect stuff and you drop the car into the center.
Yeah, and I was like, this is, I get what you're doing here, but it's almost difficult to even tell what cars aren't on your team. I think the only differentiator was your teammate's color is blue for the health bar and the enemy's was orange. And there's a lot going on. So you see a car coming at you and it's like, oh, this is the one I'm supposed to hit. Mm-hmm. It just seems like it's a mindless nothing. It needs weapons. It needs a lot more than what it is, because this is very...
It needs any kind of power up. Like any power up.
Yes.
And I don't
you have the car. You have the hero cars.
Your car needs to be able to like at least like jump, do something. I don't know.
I think one of the problems is that it's so easy to just jump out of your car and jump in the next car and the next car that you don't care about your current vehicle. If cars had a little bit more health and guns on them, that way, I want to grab that truck because I can see it has miniguns, or there's a rocket launcher on top of that SUV. Like if there was a sense of, especially what if there was limited ammo on the vehicle, so you constantly have to switch as a matter of reloading. That would be great, but it has none of that.
Or if there were ones that were like defensive or something, and you jump into that because you're gonna like try to run a convoy and collect gems.
Well, the hero cars kind of have that idea. Like one of them, like, I have this stronger, like a battering ram aspect. But then it's just like, okay, cool. It's not that hard to get your hero car. It's not that hard to get the hero ability, whatever they call it in the game. It just felt like Rocket League without the ball. And you're just
also crashing into the maps. Do the maps, like, how many maps are there? Because they all feel the same if there's more than one.
I actually thought there was. I thought it was one map until I watched somebody else's video on it, and they're like, I thought all 4 of the maps were kind of the same. And I was like, 4 maps? Like, what?
Yeah, I thought they were all just. I thought there was just one map because they all feel the same. Then I don't know. And then you go through. They have all these different heroes, which I'll always say the heroes, like they look and feel different enough, I guess, just based on their backstories they have. But outside of that, the customization, you go through and you're leveling up, right? And I'm like, oh, cool. What did I unlock? You unlock the color orange. I was like,
hey, that's a major update.
It's like your banner. You change your banner. It's like, it's orange now. I was like, all right, then.
It had to go to PlayStation Plus because nobody was going to buy this game for $70.
If it's released for $70, it would have been bad. Like, there's no way that would have worked out. Like, people would have tried to get refunds for this thing because it is very, very bare bones right now.
I think it's going to die real quick. I think it's going to be like I think Rocket League took off. It was free because some people may forget this, but Rocket League was free for the first month on PlayStation Plus. That got a lot of people to try it out. Mm-hmm. I feel like this is going to crash and burn like something like Drawn to Death, or what's the Overwatch?
Didn't Rocket League like launch at like $20 though? I feel like it was cheap.
No.
Like it wasn't a full price game.
Or yeah, it was $20 on PC, yeah, or $20 if you wanted to buy it. But I mean, I think that it had a better loop and stuff. I don't know. This feels so empty. I can't imagine anybody in the world playing this past like 7 hours.
So they said they have a roadmap of like a year minimum for this thing, which tells me that they probably could have waited a year to release it, and it would have just had more stuff right away. Maybe they just want to see if the concept is good enough for people to stick to. But right now, don't buy it. Download it on PlayStation Plus, if anything.
But that, like, if they have a roadmap for a year, they got to get cranking some of those updates out quickly, because I think Max is right. In a month, once we actually have other games coming out, let's say, whatever, even if it's something like Returnal, Resident Evil 8, no one's going to come back to this. This isn't a standout multiplayer game for the PlayStation 5. This is just a side distraction, but it's not good enough to be a long-term distraction. It's kind of you played it for the weekend. Is anyone picking this game up again on Monday or Tuesday? I
mean, I'll give them some credit for trying something different from what Sony does, because we don't get a lot of multiplayer games like this from Sony to be publishing. So I'll always give them some credit on that side, but like it's too bare bones to recommend. So unfortunately, not their greatest outing right now with that game.
Too bad there's not like a vehicular combat game that was very well known on Sony platforms that they could have done instead.
Well, so David Jaffe, I love Twisted Metal, super big. I'm glad I talk privately with the creator of Twisted Metal sometimes, real nice dude, and he made a video out of it on his channel, and he basically said, like, bring me on, please. Like, let me do an update for this. Like, straight up, I would love to work on this game. I think you've got some interesting roots. Let's grow it into a plant. So. Yeah.
Well, like I said, a mode with weapons and power-ups and all kinds of things would be, I think, make it a lot more fun. So
fun? You just need to sprinkle some fun in there.
Yeah. And then we had, what was the other one? Oh, we had Blue Fire. Who played Blue Fire?
Yeah, I played it. I did a sponsored video for it.
I played it too on the Switch, a couple hours in, and it's actually pretty fun. It's better than I thought it would be, because I saw Blue Fire. I was like, all right, let's see what this is. You know what? It's kind of cool. I will give them this. I think it is worth picking up. It's kind of difficult because it's like a platforming style Zelda-ish game, kind of. I mean, I guess I would classify it as if Hollow Knight was 3D almost.
Yeah, it's like a 3D.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, 3D Hollow Knight, Zelda, platforming. Like, it's just kind of a weird mismatch of all sorts of stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far, I've enjoyed it so far. The platforming is pretty good, although sometimes my character doesn't grab onto the edge like I thought they would. But you get the hang of how far you jump out and then dash as you go through it in the beginning. You get different weapons, and they have different tunics and stuff for your character. But so far, I have enjoyed it. Click, I think, spent quite a bit of time playing it, and now she's not on tonight. She was like, you got to check out Blue Fire before the podcast, so that's why I checked it out. But
she was in my video.
What? Oh yeah,
smoking the devil's lettuce in it too. Wonder what the Nintendo Ambassadors program will think of that.
Whoa!
They still have me on, so they're good.
No, because
I say all sorts of crazy stuff.
The lead character is in Gray Skies: A War of the Worlds, which is a game based on the H.G. Wells novel, which has aliens in it, but for some reason, this game has zombies in it. Figure that out. The lead character looks just like her. And like one of the things you pick up constantly to upgrade the character is called red weed. So I posed a blunt on a picture of her with my Photoshop skill.
That was extremely creative. I'm surprised at your creativity. It was great.
I mean, look, occasionally it seeps out.
That's what the drip is. Now I know.
It runs well on the Switch too. It's perfectly fine there. So I think it's worth checking out though if anyone's interested in kind of a I guess just a 3D Hollow Knight, a harder platforming, almost action adventure hack and slash style game. So it's pretty fun though. Worth checking. I got to play more of it though. I'm only a couple hours in.